I hit the wrong damn key. F10 deleted my video, so we lost 15.5 points, getting stopped out at that 97. Our initial short was 89.25. We were in the money by a few points, and boom, bang and a boom, and all the way up to 13.02. Man, oh man, what the hell was that? I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna. I did see a divergence in the XLF, the XLE, and the XLB. I guess that was a great enough divergence for some short covering here, or something. And I was more focused on the New York tick chart, making lower lows. I don't know, I need to take a break or something. Yeah, sure enough, I missed that. Over 15 or 20 minutes, the New York stock tick chart was making higher lows during those little doji bars down there around the 1287 area, and within that same time frame, the ETFs were forming a divergence as the E-mini S&P made a new low, preceding those 15 minutes of consolidations. The XLF, the XLE, and the XLB were not making new lows, and then boom, we're up to 1302. So I don't know. I haven't updated my spreadsheet, but I think those losses for today, yesterday, and the day before probably took all my gains out for March. Pretty close. That's a little disappointing because I've been working on patience, and patience should have rewarded me yesterday because I had the gap right, and for some reason the execution was wrong, but the theory in my mind was right. I just made a couple mistakes in the execution and actually missed the trade at the gap, and then later on in the day tried to buy some intraday lows, and that didn't work at all. And that was the end of that. But I would say that the target up at 1311, the gap yesterday, is certainly a reasonable target considering the deep period rallied up here. 1309.50 was the close, 10 points above us. We have, I'll have to check the total volume chart. This column, we have 167,000 with a positive delta of 12,000. That's takes out most of the morning gain. We had a negative 11,000, negative 3,600, negative 5,800 on the first three columns, and then now we have positive 12,000. So it's about 2/3 of the selling this morning has been recuperated on this strange rally of 1302 with some erratic buying also involved. So I would think we could get to the 1308 area. That would be a target if you were long. I didn't get long from the 95, but I would consider it. Absolutely. We did trade down to the second standard deviation just a second ago, down when we hit the 94.75, but didn't close down there at the bar. We might be able to get an opportunity here to see where we go here. See how the price action here parallels with the 94.75s from a minute ago. We have positive in the pullback column here. We're going to take the 96s long, 296. We crossed the second standard deviation line. We just opened up the new bar. So on the open, Could have got a better trade location. Could have got 95s. Now the situation seems to be changing. Now we're building a little more volume down here. This trade might be early. Let's see. Pause the video, let the market do its thing. That broke up a little bit. Our stop is got to be below the consolidation area, so I'm going to put the stop here at 92. 92 is a stop. Oh, we seem to have broken up here. We're in the 1302 area. So that retest work down there. 1304, huh? Market's moving fast. Well, we'll pause the video and let the market come up to 1310. That's our target. Get the chart back here with it. Lost my cursor. New York tick chart is reaching up to 1,000 over the second standard deviation, but closing around the 0 line. We are making higher lows. Let's see if we can't close the gap up here. The end period low of yesterday, the range is 1308. Pause the video here. We're going to put our stop at 98.50, E period low, 98 maybe, 98. Seems to get into this 1308, 1310 range. It's been a struggle of late. We're building less volume on these highs in actual volume, and the tick chart is building higher lows. And it's trading between 600 and 800 and change, but the moving average is moving up. So we're going to stay with the trade, and we'll see if the volume starts to increase. If the volume continues to decrease as we make higher highs here, then I think closing the gap could be in jeopardy. And my target at 1308 might be a little bit much. Well, this is a real important period here. See if we can break above the 05 area. We're out at the 1302s. We'll look for a short opportunity here if we can get a little retracement. We couldn't build a higher volume, and the tick chart couldn't make a higher high with the S&P bar from, it would be 1125, closing 1125. So we didn't get our short opportunity. Maybe the reverse would have worked real good in that position. We would have been able to reverse at the 02 area. Let's see if we can get aboard in the 02 area. E period is now 15 minutes into the period and has yet to make a higher high. So this market now might be able to actually go lower, and our target would be the C period lower, maybe the gap at 75. So if we can get aboard here. The New York stock chart is still making higher lows. That's one concern. We're just going to be a little patient, let it consolidate here for a little more than a minute or two. We'll produce the video and see what we do here up here at the 1301s.